BeingASpongeIsHard. Am a sponge? Yes, you heard that right. My function may seem simple, but I have a life no one ever notices. I sit in the corner of the sink, wet, silent, and ignored. No one says good morning to me. No one asks, how are you? But everyone leaves their dirt on me, their stains, their leftovers, their grease. Everyone filters their exhaustion through their plates, and I soak it all in. Without a word, people pick me up only expecting me to foam. But they don't realize, every time they squeeze me, I lose a little more. Every time, I absorb the residue of life, a child's plate, half-eaten pasta. Not much of an appetite today, the mother says, but the sentence is brief, passing. Yet I soak up the sadness in that plate. Maybe the child didn't eat because the father was late again, or maybe the house was too quiet, and it wasn't food the child was hungry for, but love. Then there's a coffee cup, half finished. Someone didn't get to drink it. They were in a rush. The shirt was wrinkled. The bus was leaving. That cup remains, like an unexpected tear, and then I arrive to clean, silently, without asking anything, but feeling everything. I carry unnoticed emotions. Sometimes the trace of a sob clings to me, sometimes the aftertaste of laughter, but I don't discriminate. I soak them all the same. Some think I'm dirty, but I only carry what others discard. Their leftovers, their unspoken words, their unfinished arguments, their unlived affections. And over time, I become full. My surface may look dry, but inside, I'm soaked. Soaked in resentment, soaked in forgetfulness, soaked in silence, ... and then comes the squeeze. They expect me to release it all, and I do. I let go. But some of it always stays, because some stains, no matter how hard you squeeze, never leave you. Being a sponge, Ishardi, am a sponge, and I can't take it anymore. They think I'm infinite, that I can absorb forever, but I'm full too. Sometimes I get a tear on my side, sometimes a piece of me crumbles and I lose a part of myself. Every day, another wash, another round of cleaning. But no one ever thinks, how long can this sponge last? Because I'm invisible. Only my function is seen, and I remain silent. But what's built up inside me, it no longer whispers. It screams, this weight isn't mine. I'm carrying more than grease. I'm filled with people, not plates. Sometimes I wonder, why do I exist? To clean, or to hold the things people refuse to see? Because it's not just oil I soak up, but disappointment. It's not just crumbs, it's the leftovers of a broken relationship. Two people eating, not talking, only the sound of cutlery. Then the plates are left behind, and I absorb the scream inside that silence. Without anyone knowing, I am a sponge, but inside, I am full of people. And now, I ask myself, whose cleanliness am I part of? A mother's, a lonely man's, a broken-hearted student's, or a piece of everyone? Because I get confused sometimes. There are so many stories inside me. Whose sadness was that? Which grease was from a birthday dinner? Which crumb came from a goodbye? I no longer know. And the day comes. They look at me. This sponge is old. Throw it out. Yes, I knew it was coming, but it still hurts, because I'm not just a sponge. I'm a collector, a witness, a graveyard of emotions, unspoken anger, uncried tears, unheard thank yous. Now I'm here, quiet, soft, but exhausted, tossed aside. A new sponge has arrived, just like me, yellow, clean, fresh, smooth, spotless, but it holds nothing yet. It hasn't touched loneliness. It hasn't wiped away heartbreak. It's just empty. And one day, it will be full too. It will carry the weight. And one day, it will be discarded, but me, Before I go, I just wanted to speak. I'm not dirty. I just carry too much humanity. I've been squeezed, bent, worn down, but I still remember. The mother who said, "Today was better." The student who cried after a failed exam. The elder who whispered, "Still alone," while sipping soup. I held them. When no one else did. When no one noticed, I did. When no one cleaned, I did. And now, I say goodbye quietly. I'm not just a sponge. With everything I've absorbed, I'm a piece of memory. And yes, being a sponge is hard. But living silently, and leaving even more silently, that's the hardest part.